Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Anna wakes up in the morning, feeling the gentle warmth of the sun filtering through her bedroom window. She stretches her arms wide, a happy sigh escaping her lips. She is at home, a cozy and familiar house nestled in a quiet neighborhood in the United States. The sounds of her family stirring in the other rooms bring a smile to her face. She gets out of bed, slips on her favorite fluffy slippers, and makes her way out of her room, eager to start the new day. The house smells of freshly brewed coffee and the promise of a delicious breakfast, a scent that always makes her feel comforted and loved. She walks down the hallway, her footsteps soft on the wooden floor. The morning light paints stripes across the walls, making everything look bright and cheerful. As she enters the living room, she sees her mom and dad. Her mom is sitting on the sofa, a book resting in her lap, while her dad stands by the window looking out at the beautiful garden. They both turn as they hear her approach. Anna's face lights up with a bright, joyful smile as she looks at them. "Good morning," she says, her voice clear and sweet in the quiet room. Her parents' faces immediately mirror her happiness. Her family smiles back at her with warmth and affection. "Good morning, Anna," they reply in unison, their voices filled with love. Her mom pats the empty space next to her on the sofa, inviting her to sit, and her dad walks over to give her a gentle hug to start the day. The living room is filled with a sense of peace and happiness, a perfect beginning to what promises to be a wonderful day of learning and family time. Later, Anna sits at the kitchen table, ready for her breakfast. The table is laden with a simple but hearty meal, carefully prepared by her parents. There is a plate of golden brown bread toasted to perfection, a dish of fluffy scrambled eggs, and a tall, cool glass of milk waiting for her. The familiar clinking of cutlery and the quiet hum of the refrigerator create a comforting morning soundtrack. Her dad sits across from her, a patient and encouraging smile on his face. He points to the toasted slices on the plate. "This is bread," he says, enunciating the word clearly for her. Anna watches his lips carefully, listening intently to the sound. She repeats the word, her voice a soft echo of her father's. "Bread," she says, trying her best to match his pronunciation. He nods in approval, his eyes twinkling. Next, her dad gestures towards the glass filled with creamy white liquid. "This is milk," he says, again speaking slowly and distinctly. Anna looks from the glass to her dad, her eyes wide with concentration. A small, proud smile forms on her face as she recognizes the word and repeats it with growing confidence. "Milker," she says, her voice a little louder this time. Her family is making breakfast a fun and interactive learning experience. They continue this way with the eggs, her mom joining in to help her learn the new words. Each new word is a small victory, a new piece of a fascinating puzzle she is putting together. Learning English with her family feels like a game, and Anna is excited to play. She eats her breakfast with gusto, feeling nourished by both the food and the loving attention of her parents. After breakfast, it is time for Anna to continue her English studies. She has a dedicated learning space at home, a special corner just for her. She sits at a small, colorful desk, perfectly sized for her. In front of her, she has a big, bright book with large English letters and cheerful illustrations. The pages are filled with the alphabet, each letter accompanied by a picture of an object that starts with that letter. She also has a set of flashcards and colorful pencils, all organized neatly on her desk. Her mom sits beside her, ready to guide her through the lesson. Her mom is her patient teacher, and Anna loves these study sessions with her. Her mom opens the book to the first page, which shows the letter A next to a picture of a shiny red apple. She helps Anna trace the shape of the letter with her finger. Her mom says the sound of the letter, and Anna carefully mimics it. They go through the first few letters of the alphabet together. Her mom helps Anna read the letters aloud, pointing to each one as they say it. Anna's voice is full of concentration as she says A, B, C. With each letter she masters, a wave of accomplishment washes over her. She feels happy and incredibly proud of herself for learning something new. Her mom praises her for her effort, giving her a little hug. This positive reinforcement makes Anna even more eager to learn. She points to the next letter, ready to continue her journey through the English alphabet. In the afternoon, Anna plays with her older brother, Leo, in the spacious living room. The floor is covered with a colorful rug, making it a perfect playground. They have all their favorite toys scattered around them. There are building blocks, a deck of picture cards, and a set of stuffed animals. They decide to play a game with the cards, which are designed to help with learning colors. Leo holds up a card with a bright, bold color on it. He's a great playmate and a patient teacher, always finding fun ways to help Anna learn. They say the names of the colors together, turning the learning process into an exciting game. Leo picks up a card that is the color of a fire truck. Red, he says, showing it to Anna. She looks at the card and then repeats after him, her voice filled with excitement. Red, she exclaims, clapping her hands. Next, he shows her a card the color of the sky on a clear day. Blue, he says with a grin. Anna shouts, blue. Her laughter fills the room as she correctly identifies the color. He then holds up a card the color of the sun. Yellow, he says. Yellow, she chimes in immediately. They go through the entire deck of cards, naming colors like green, orange, and purple. They build towers with colored blocks, calling out the color of each block as they add it to their creation. For Anna and Leo, learning English is not a chore. It is a fun adventure they share, filled with laughter, games, and teamwork. As the day draws to a close, the sun sets, and a calm quiet settles over the house. It is night. The family gathers in the cozy living room, bathed in the soft, warm glow of a floor lamp. Anna sits snuggled between her mom and dad on the comfortable sofa, her brother Leo on the armchair nearby. Her dad holds a large, beautifully illustrated English storybook in his hands. It is their family tradition to read a story together before bedtime. Tonight's story is about a brave little bear on an adventure in a magical forest. Her dad begins to read, his voice calm and soothing. He reads the English storybook aloud, pointing to the words as he goes. Anna listens intently, her eyes fixed on the colorful pictures that bring the story to life. She sees the little bear meeting friendly animals and overcoming challenges. Even if she doesn't understand every single word, the pictures and her father's expressive tone help her follow the narrative. She points to a picture of the moon in the story and whispers, "Moon." Her parents smile at her, proud of her progress. As her dad finishes the last page of the story, Anna looks up at her family, her heart full of warmth and love. She says, in a clear and heartfelt voice, "I love English." A collective, gentle smile spreads across her family's faces. They all feel a deep sense of joy and pride, knowing that they are on this wonderful learning journey together as a family. Finally, please guide viewers subscribe my channel and watch to another video. Thank you. Bye. Hi guide, welcome to my channel. Anna walks into a small restaurant. The restaurant is clean and bright, filled with the gentle hum of conversation and the clinking of cutlery. Sunlight streams through the large front windows, making the polished wooden tables gleam. People are scattered throughout the dining area, some enjoying their meals alone while others chat animatedly in small groups. A friendly waiter, wearing a crisp white apron, notices Anna as she steps inside. He approaches her with a warm, welcoming smile. The waiter says, "Hello." "Welcome, Anna." Feeling at ease in the pleasant atmosphere, smiles back and replies, "Hello?" The aroma of freshly cooked food fills the air, a delightful mix of savory and sweet scents that makes Anna's stomach rumble in anticipation. She takes a moment to look around, appreciating the simple yet charming decor. There are small potted plants on each windowsill and colorful, abstract paintings hanging on the light-colored walls. The overall feeling is one of comfort and friendliness, and Anna feels happy with her choice of where to eat lunch. The waiter gestures towards a small, vacant table by the window, and Anna nods in agreement, following him as he leads the way. Anna settles into her chair at the table. She places her bag on the empty seat beside her and picks up the menu that is resting neatly on the tabletop. The menu is laminated and has a clean, modern design. She opens it and is pleased to see that it features large, colorful pictures of the food, making it easy to see what each dish looks like. Her eyes scan the pages, taking in the variety of options available. She sees a section for juicy, stacked burgers with all sorts of toppings, a page dedicated to pizzas with melted cheese and fresh ingredients, and a selection of crisper, vibrant salads filled with vegetables. Anna takes her time, considering what she's in the mood for. The burger picture looks especially appealing, showing a thick patty nestled in a soft bun with lettuce, tomato, and a slice of cheese. She thinks to herself, "I like burgers." The thought of a delicious, savory burger makes her decision an easy one. She also glances at the drinks section, noting the various sodas, juices, and water options. The restaurant is not too loud, allowing her to think clearly without feeling rushed or overwhelmed by noise. She closes the menu and places it back on the table, feeling confident and satisfied with her choice. She looks up, ready to order when the waiter returns. The waiter, who had been attending to another table, notices that Anna has closed her menu. He walks back over to her table with a small notepad and pen in his hand, his friendly smile still in place. The waiter says, "What would you like?" His voice is polite and professional. Anna looks up at him and says, with a clear and pleasant voice, "I would like a burger, please." She points to the picture on the menu just to be sure. The waiter jots down her order on his notepad. He looks up from his pat and confirms her choice, saying, "Okay." This simple confirmation is reassuring. Anna smiles, feeling a sense of pleasant anticipation for her meal. She appreciates the waiter's efficiency and kindness, which adds to the positive experience she is having at the restaurant. She watches as he makes a quick note, his movements practiced and swift. He doesn't rush away but waits a moment, ensuring she doesn't have any other questions or requests regarding her food order. This small gesture of attentiveness makes Anna feel like a valued customer. The waiter then asks, "What would you like to drink?" He looks at her expectantly, pen poised over his notepad. Anna considers the options for a moment before making a simple, refreshing choice. She says, "I would like water, please." The waiter nods and writes down her drink order. He then says, "Your food will be ready shortly," before turning and walking towards the kitchen to place her order. Anna relaxes in her chair and looks out the window, watching people pass by on the street. It is not long before another restaurant staff member brings a tall glass of ice water to her table. A few minutes later, the waiter returns, this time carrying a large white plate. The food comes to the table. The burger looks just as delicious as it did in the menu picture, served with a side of golden brown French fries. The aroma is mouth-watering. Anna picks up the burger. She takes her first bite and chews thoughtfully. A look of pure satisfaction spreads across her face. She says, quietly to herself, "The food is good. The patty is perfectly cooked, the bun is soft, and the vegetables are fresh and crisp." She happily continues to eat her meal. Anna finishes her food, feeling full and content. Every bite was as delicious as the first. She takes a final sip of her water and neatly places her napkin on the empty plate. The waiter, ever observant, notices she is done and approaches the table. He clears her plate and glass, moving with quiet efficiency. Then he returns and gently places a small, folded bill on the table in a neat little tray. Anna picks up the bill and looks at it. She takes out her wallet to pay. As she handles the payment, she looks up at the waiter and says, "Thank you." Her words are filled with genuine appreciation for the wonderful meal and excellent service. The waiter smiles warmly one last time and says, "You're welcome. Have a nice day." With her meal concluded, Anna gathers her belongings. She feels a sense of warmth and happiness from the experience. Anna leaves the restaurant happy, stepping back out into the bright afternoon sunshine with a smile on her face, already thinking about when she might return. Finally, please guide viewers, subscribe my channel and watch to another video. Thank you. Bye.